YouTube, man, what's going on? It's LNH back with another vid. Man, if you have not seen what's going on with Bronny James, he was going viral just a few days ago because he just had an insane dunk. But a lot of people are pointing to this and making some crazy claims about how Bronny is going to do in the future and really his overall game. So let's break it down, see why he went viral, and let's get into it. But if you do like these type of updates, man, make sure you like the video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Now, of course, Bronny James, you guys know we always cover him on this channel, but he actually is just recently going viral. Now, of course, we know this dude was pretty athletic, and of course, being the son of LeBron James, you're going to have a certain athleticism that other people just cannot naturally attain just because of genetics. And in this case, Bronny looks like his genetics are really starting to kick in. Now, a ton of people were posting this, but Sierra Canyon was actually having some type of event where they were playing against each other, and it was basically just going out there having fun playing against your teammates. But they actually had a dunk contest where Bronny James went crazy. Now, LeBron actually uploaded this video on his Instagram, and I gotta say, Bronny's head was clearly above the rim. This dude is probably around 6'3", maybe 6'4" at most, if that, and he's getting his head above the rim already. Now, I think this just goes to show that his athleticism is going to be crazy. But man, a lot of people continue to still hate on this dude, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Now, yes, he is super athletic, and of course a ton of people were commenting on this. You had Steph Curry, Dwayne Wade, CP3, Mikey was there, man. Everyone was commenting on this video that Bron posted. But when we talk about athleticism and then we separate it from your actual overall game, I think that's the biggest difference here. Now, of course, being the son of LeBron, people are going to hype you up regardless of how good you are. That is just how it goes. And of course, we've seen other NBA players' sons who really have not been the best overall at the game of basketball, maybe had talent here and there, but I think Bronny is a little bit different. Now, for sure, I think Bronny has a lot of talent to him. You guys see him playing, and we've seen when he has actually had excellent games, gone out there, did his thing, put up the ball, knocking down three-pointers, being aggressive, and that's when he's really playing his best, in my opinion, when he has that aggressive nature to just go after it and dominate in the game. And then on the other hand, there were games where he definitely shied away from the spotlight, but I think this just goes to show you, of course, as he's getting older, he's going to develop into a stronger, better player. And for sure, after seeing something like this, I think people are going to compare Bryce and Bronny James a little bit differently now, because it finally looks like Bronny is really starting to kick in his overall game. It looks like he's starting to change gears, and this dude for sure has been putting in a ton of work into his bounce. He's probably getting the squats in because he is getting up there. Now, with Bronny's overall career, I think potentially this can be a make or break season. And the reason why I say this is a couple of reasons. Now, number one, if we take a look at this dude's stats, we all know how much he is averaging. This dude is averaging around 4 points per game, which is not going to cut it at the next level. We all know that. Now, a lot of people point to the talent that he has on his team and really make the reason that, of course, because the talent is so good on his team, he's really not able to go and put 30 points on the court like other people, like other hoopers in his class, like Mikey Williams, because his team is so good. Now, on one hand, I can agree with that for sure, but at the high school level, you have to be able to score. And of course, this dude has pressure on him. We know that, it's no doubt, but this honestly is what comes with those privileges of being the son of an NBA player. And in this case, this upcoming season is going to be very vital for him, because I think he has to be able to get comfortable playing with other dudes who are super talented. Yes, he's super talented and his teammates are as well, but I think just being able to take things to another level, and he clearly looks like he's moving in the right direction with all the workouts, all the training that he's been doing, and clearly the bounce that he showed in this type of video. But for sure, you have to be able to score at this type of level. So I really think his junior year and his senior year are going to be two places where he can really execute and show what he does on the basketball court the best. And then for sure, AAU, I think, is also another really good place, because AAU is where this dude has shined previously. We know that last season when he was playing AAU, that's when we really saw this dude kind of take off the straps, go out there, score 16, 20 points in EYBL against the best competition in the country, and he looked like he fit in right there. So whatever college this dude does go to is going to be very interesting. I think he can provide a lot of value if he really does hone in on everything he's doing and just continue to overall develop his game. game. Now, I think one thing a lot of people forget about how many points he's averaging, and again, his entire overall career in high school has been injuries. Now, we all know this dude has been injured in the past, which definitely can contribute to one, of course, your stats, and two, what overall people think about your game as a whole. We know that he was injured for a while now, which for sure, I think that can be a huge reason as to why sometimes you may not always be playing 100%, but are still going out there and trying to do your best. So I have to give that to him and keep that in mind. But will he rise to the occasion? Well, I think that's a question where only time is going to tell in this case, because of course we have to wait to see how he's going to do his junior and senior year. But I think there is a problem with this. And number one, the problem is that, of course, junior year, we have to understand who the top dog on the team is. And we know if you guys watch any of his games, it's most likely, at least for scoring, Amari Bailey. This dude has showed up every single game when Drake was there. Anyone that pulls up to his game, he pretty much puts out a show and plays extremely aggressive and very well at scoring the basketball. And then on the other hand, man, when Amari Bailey does graduate, I think that could be another opportunity for somebody to be the leader of the team as far as scoring. And I think that could be a perfect place where Bronny could step in, specifically his senior, and be able to be the guy that just goes out there and scores points, but also can defend and shows his overall game as a whole. We know that NBA scouts had said they were even interested in Bronny James his entire game, and were surprised when they saw him in AAU, because that was an opportunity for him to really score the basketball and show that he has the offensive game as well as the assists, the IQ, the passing, all of that other stuff, which we know he has. But I think AAU was really that spot where he showed, and I think once Amari Bailey does graduate, he's going to have some more shine on him to where he can really show that offensive game. But of course, he still does have a lot of other 4-star players and other highly ranked players on his team, which is just going to be another really strong factor and another part as to why it may be tough for Bronny to stay at Sierra Canyon and be able to perform. Now, some people, of course, were saying this dude should leave Sierra Canyon. I don't know about all that, to be honest. I think he should probably stay because, again, if we're thinking long term, he already has college offers, college interested in him. I think just long term, it makes more sense to stay at a stronger school, continue to play with really good comp so that you can just get better overall. And then when you have to make that transition to a higher, stronger level, you're really ready to go and just able to go out there and do your thing and perform very well. Now, if I had to predict how well Bronny is going to do moving forward, man, I think he's going to play well. I think he's going to rise to the occasion. This dude has been training a lot. We see the genetics are starting to kick in. Man, if they only kick in even more the older he gets, it's going to be a wrap for the dudes here that he's playing on the court. I'm not going to lie. So let's wait and see. You guys let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about that viral video, how he was playing on the court? And do you think he's going to do his thing when he actually does have the opportunity? Maybe junior year, it could be this year, next year. When do you think he officially has to prove himself? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like this video. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. Selling each and them out.